Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest. It's the Detroit Lions and the Washington Commanders. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them loss. First play of the game.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And this one does not go far.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Daniels. We look underneath here. Robinson. He needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now. Allen. To the right. Hauled in by Jefferson. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring a third down.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Working from the gun, it's Allen. He gets loose down the right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Gibbs again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
3rd and goal for Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
On 4th down, the Lions going to try to put 3 on the board here with Jake Bates. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bates' kick is up and good. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their 2nd drive. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. It's going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Out of the gun, Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He lofts it deep left. This is caught inside the 15. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. He's got it! And that's a Washington touchdown! The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Lions headed out to their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Allen on the play action. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Allen on 3rd and short. Can't find anyone open, and he's forced to throw it away.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. Coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. An option give to Robinson. Well, he had to power through one tackler just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 41. Daniels from the pistol. Cut for big yards on the right side. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Daniels. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield. Get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Here's a counter kick to Robinson. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Daniels back to throw. And it's caught. Chase has it. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
That's another Washington. 1st and 10 at the 20.
And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. It's a 39-yarder from the left hash. Gaines' kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
That's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
See if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Here comes Williams on the return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Jukes out a 1-stop. And this drive will start inside the 25. Out come the Lions. They've got the first series of the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First down throw for Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. Just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And he brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
As a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Collects this at the 35. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Starting the half with Robinson. The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now Daniels off the play action. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Daniels. Has a man downfield. This is Robinson. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
First down from the red zone. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running left is Robinson. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? But did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Here's Daniels. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
Matt Gay on to line up this field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Gay's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here comes Williams on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this third quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent, but in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. All down that time by Jonathan Jones.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now Allen off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Allen from the gun here on third. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Their punter making his way out now. Jack Fox will kick it away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. They've got first down from the 31. Drive starts with an option, right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. That's McLaurin with a catch out left. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Robinson on the inside give. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Daniels going to keep it. Oh, he lost the football. Going the other way. Lions have it. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football. Running back sent in motion. Allen now on first down. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. Juke the defender. And he hands them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now we're going to they get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. With a shotgun, it's Allen. And they take this in for the score. The Lions making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
So with less than a minute and a half to play, they must recover this onside effort. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. A give left side. Here's Robinson. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Staying with Robinson. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Third and just 2 to go. Another carry for Robinson. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
I bet you, Kate, if you went back and studied all these runs in the NFL over a course of a season that gained significant yardage, there are plays just like that one where you've got to break a tackle to go eat up those yards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Commanders breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee. To score this as a win for the Commanders. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so...